Nobody tells you how hard it is to be single after being with the same person for basically your entire life. So apparently I have no idea what I'm doing. So what happens is I get dressed up, hoping that somebody will, I don't know, come knock at my door and like just pull me out of the house, which is never gonna happen. Or ask me to go somewhere, which is probably never gonna happen either. So where do you go? By yourself.
Here's the thing, women suck at dating. They don't know how to pull a guy other than dressing up in something tight and standing somewhere where men will be. Men are the hunters. Men are the ones that have to learn game. Because even when the guy come up to him and talk to her, she don't know how to keep up a conversation. So basically, other than having straight hair, wearing something tight, and being skinny, women are completely handicapped in the dating market. Awkward. They're looking for the man to carry everything else from that point on. If she looking cute, all else is on you in her mind. This chick is filtered up. She's overweight. She doesn't even have enough respect for men to get in shape.
How dare you?
But she's online complaining about why she's not having success. Look, this is why women should find their life partner in high school or college. That is going to be the easiest time you're going to have finding a partner. Because after that, what's left? Dating apps and bars?
Well, that's a good way to get into trouble.
If it's not a bar or a club on a Saturday night to meet somebody organically. Any suggestions? Because like in an hour, I'm going to put my PJs on and I'm just going to go to bed with my dog.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself?
You know, you hear people talking about women over 30 are leftovers, but in reality, women over 23 are leftovers. All the tall, handsome guys with charisma on dating apps and at bars are looking to, just hit tail and keep it moving. You kind of missed the boat. So now if you want a relationship, you're going to have to go a level down. You could have snagged an 8 in high school, but now that you leftover, you got to snag a 6 or 7. And women's refusal to do that is what's going to keep them single forever.
So I texted my ex-boyfriend from college tonight, and I said, we should date.
How convenient is that? Wow, how convenient is that?
I texted that in black and white. His response was, oh. So we get into like conversation and we're chatting. We're chatting. I proceed to tell him that of all the relationships that I've been in, even like my last relationship that like was 2 years ago, that I was dating for 2 years.
Once lunch rolled around, I realized I was in much more trouble than I thought. It was almost impossible to make a decent meal. Like this video if you're hungry too.
The guy that I thought I was gonna marry, I told him that if the guy that I was dating would have asked me to marry him, I would have said no, because I had my college ex-boyfriend in the back of my mind.
All drama, all lies, they don't care. Don't fall for that.
Am I okay? So now I hope he takes me back.
These hey big head what you been up to texts. And that whole thing about, oh, I told my last boyfriend no because I was still thinking about you. That's all game. That's all BS.
That is bullshit.
If you were that great and she loved and valued you in college, she would have never left you. And let's be real, we know she left him. She wanted to be free and live her life in college and see if the grass was greener, get her hookups out the way. You don't get them now. But he entertained it. Hopefully he will see through the BS. I could tell by the long ghetto nails that she's cringe. Never go backwards, fellas. If she wasn't loyal in college, she ain't gonna be loyal now.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
I don't know if you know this, but I'm 28 and really sexy and hot and emotionally intelligent, so...
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding.
I laugh, man, because I'm trying to keep it light, but...
What bus? This, ladies and gentlemen, is called settling, and I will not be doing it.
Doing drugs stop you from living up to your potential. It holds you back.
Your personality is really annoying, and you have a nasty, disgusting bull ring in your nose. The bus has definitely left, and you can laugh and squeal all you want on the internet. It doesn't change reality. Any decent man who would be with you despite how much money he makes, despite, how tall he is, how good looking or ugly he is, he would be doing you a huge favor, and he would be settling. He would be doing you a service and himself a disservice. I'm annoyed with her just looking at a 10-second video. Can you imagine living with her?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I wonder, do most women realize how unbearable they are to be around? Like, once you get past, oh, she's cute and I want to boink, once you get past that stage, there's no reason to hang around them. There's no reason to talk to them. And just forget about building a life. Once you start thinking intricately about what it would be like to have a life with her, meeting your parents, raising, young ones, it's not even fathomable. It's disgusting to even picture it. I love how even the most bottom of the barrel women think they deserve the top shelf guys. An ugly fat chick who works at Walmart thinks she's too good for the ugly fat dude that work at Walmart.
Ain't that a bitch?
Do not go on that coffee date. Do not go on that boba date. Do not go meet that man for drinks. This man saw you, and his first initial thought wasn't, wow, I'd really love to get to know her over some dinner and a nice ambiance. He looked at you and said, Dunkin'? Starbucks? The amount of messages that I get from men that ask me if I like coffee. No shit, I don't like coffee. I actually hate it.
But when it comes time to actually sit with somebody and to be a fucking human, you have to expand your mind past jiggling your tits on ball sacks. Alright?
The stupid fake lips, the stupid fake boobs, the 1,000 pounds of makeup. I look at you and think, how much for the hour? It looked like those are some nice seats in the background, so I'm sure you got plenty of tricks, buying you things. Yeah, guys, if you see this, you should know that she's a gold digger and she wouldn't want to go to Dunkin' or Starbucks to get to know you. You shouldn't see this and want to get to know anything else other than how much for the hour.
You gotta find someplace private.
But yeah, a lot of rich guys do have these methods in place to weed out the gold digging slores. So she's talking about a top tier dude, because those are the only dudes she even noticed. So she's talking about one of those guys asking her out to Dunkin' or Starbucks. And if she was smart enough, she would go along with it and act sweet to pass the test so she can get the benefits. But she's not smart enough to know she should do that. And that's why 304s have PIMPs.
I don't know what you heard about me, but if you can't get $1 out of me, no Cadillac, no perms, you can't see that I'm a motherfucker PIMP.
Hey, I have a question for the male species. Can you stop lying?
Did you just catch that? Let's listen to that again.
For the male species.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Another woman who thinks the difference between men and women is on a species level.
I'm not joking. I have asked the last 3 dudes I've dated for their bank account info on the first date.
I don't judge people's actions. I look at the intention behind it. So, why do you ask for that?
Because I only want to date a wealthy guy that has money.
Valid, so you're getting straight to the point.
I think, I have a job. I'm very successful. So I think I have every right to be like, hi, are we on the same level or am I wasting my time?
The only type of guy who's going to do this is the type of guy with really low self-esteem. And once you show her the bank account, she thinking, got him. Because only a punk and a sucker would even show her. So she knows she can get you for almost everything you have. If they were smart gold diggers, the last thing they would ever talk about is money. They would do everything in their power to let the rich guy know that they're not interested in his money. And that would be the best method to get his money and have him trick off on you. So even from a gold digging slore perspective, this is a terrible idea.
You shouldn't say that about a woman. Why can't you say women are wrong when they're wrong?
You want to be making moves on the street, have no attachments, allow nothing to be in your life that you cannot walk out on in 30 seconds flat.
Okay, first of all, I didn't miss the red flag.